calming and separation anxiety. It takes many months of training to build up the dog's confidence, and the dogs eventually then get very, very excited about performing. So ladies and gentlemen, enjoy with me now. Fire round. And as you can see, we like to include some of the smaller members of the team, even if they do have to cheat a little bit. Now then, at the far end of the arena, you can see we have two scaffolding towers. These towers are 6 foot high, spanned across which we have two normal builder scaffolding poles. Now once again, this is a very difficult exercise in these windy conditions. We're going to try and see if we can do this for you today and try and gauge it so that the dog goes over okay. Now I'm going to take one of the poles off so you can see that. Here we have 10 foot pole with 2 inches diameter. Tuning out all the poles to form the parallel bars. Very difficult exercise, very deep concentration. Normally no problem at all. Doing this is a dog called Milo, a very experienced dog. Milo, you'll be seeing him later. He's actually one of the top actors, including Anthony Hopkins, Kenneth Brenner, Peter O'Toole, and many others.
Can't help it.
Okay, we're going to go for it now. The wings die down. Watch how carefully the dog concentrates, balancing his paws across those bars. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Give a big hand for a very clever dog, Dewey. And we normally do it twice, but I don't think we're going to push our luck. We'll just be happy with the one time, I think, today. We've just managed to get away with that with this win. Very difficult exercise indeed. Now, within our role of training dogs for films and commercials, we have to perform many different things later. And what we're going to do now is perform what we call a fire retrieve. Now, the dog coming into the arena now, ladies and gentlemen, is a German Shepherd dog called Ollie. Ollie's worked on many different television programmes, including Doctor Who, Casualty, Wizards vs Aliens. He was rescued when he was about 18 months old. He was rescued from a rescue centre called Full Farm, which is in Biggin Hill. We were there doing a show and they asked us to take his dog on. He was extremely aggressive, had all kinds of behavioural problems. Worked very hard with this dog to build up the dog's confidence, and because he's been used for work, ladies and gentlemen, the problem that existed with him has gradually over the years eased off, and he's actually gone on to be a very good dog to work in the film industry. And as you can appreciate, very difficult to light these fire jumps today. It's a miracle that we're able to do what we're doing in this weather. Colin will just take a few seconds to set fire to the jumps. So what we're going to ask him to do, we're going to ask him to retrieve a dumbbell, but the dumbbell will actually be lit on either side. And once again, this exercise requires a great deal of trust and confidence between the dog and handler.
I don't know what it is because I'm shaking.
Yeah. So I'll place the dumbbell down. Once again, we'll try and gauge it. The wind, that's okay, Colin. Unfortunately, the wind is so strong it's blown the dumbbell out. I'll try and relight it. Very difficult conditions today for these dogs. So ladies and gentlemen, enjoy with me now the fire retrieve. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Give him a big hand. Well done, Ollie. German Shepherd dog. Very brave dog. Well done, Ollie. Good lad.
God.
And what we're going to do now, ladies and gentlemen, is just demonstrate to you now a little bit of colour recognition with two of our very clever dogs. We've got Mustelander, Maya, and so we're going to throw 4 coloured rags into our white box, which is going to be placed at the end of the rag. We're going to ask the dogs to there's 4 rags in there, and the dog will be shown the colour. We'll have a flag and we'll show the dog the colour. We'll ask the dog hopefully to pick out the corresponding colour. As we see on top we have the blue, the red, the yellow, and finally we have the green. We're going to throw those rags into the box. What I need now is a volunteer to pick a colour. Okay, so who would like to pick a colour? Yes, young girl there, lovely pink top. Hello sweetheart, what's your name?
Yes.
And what colour would you like, Ellie? Green. You sure you want green? Okay, she wants green. Now green does present us with a few problems because it's very similar to the blue one. So we'll wait. It's going to be Pippa that's going to do this. We'll have to hold the door open possibly. I think the wind's going to blow it. Okay, so when you're ready, Pippa. Now let's see if Pippa can manage to do this. Remember, this is a dog lady that's had to overcome cancer. Green, green, green. Can she do it? Yes, she's got it. Give her a big hand. Well done, Pip. Now then, can Maya the Mustelander manage to pick a colour? Who would like to pick a colour on this side? Okay, anyone over there would like to pick a colour? Yes, okay, we'll have a boy this time. Okay. And what colour would you like?
Yellow.
Yellow, okay. So we'll show Maya the yellow rag. Big wave, it's the yellow rag. Let's see if she can do this. The yellow rag. When you're ready, send your dog. Yellow rag. Yeah, she's got it. Give her a big hand. Who said dogs were colourblind? Well done, good girl. Now then, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes in the film industry we get asked to perform what we call attack simulations. During this part of the display, we're going to recreate for you the type of scenario that we might get asked to perform in the film industry. Coming into the arena now, we have Chris, and you'll notice Chris is carrying a briefcase. I want you to imagine now we're on film set. Chris is off to the bank. Lots of money in that briefcase. Any chance of a loan, Chris? No, story of my life, typical. But there's some unsavory characters who like to get their hands on that money. Whoa! Oh, I think he's going for an Academy Award there, a bit of rough stuff going on. He's having a look to see what's in the briefcase.
Oh shit.
Now you'll notice that Ollie there targeting the wrist and arm area. Now don't worry too much about Mike. And what we're going to do, we're going to ask Ollie to take the criminal out of the arena. Now normally at agricultural shows, he normally likes dragging the criminal around to find a little bit of a horse dung or something to drag him in. And we're going to ask him to take him out of the arena where he can do no more harm. Give him a big hand later for Ellen and Ollie. And Ollie will take Mike out of the arena and make sure he can't do anybody any more harm. Now as we're travelling around the country, ladies and gentlemen, as I said to you earlier, we're trying to encourage members of the public to engage and do something with your dog. What we're going to show you now is an exercise called fly ball. We're going to ask Pippa to retrieve a ball that's been placed at the rear of this red box. Now in order for the dog to get the ball, the dog must actually press a pedal at the front of the machine and the ball will then be ejected into the air. Now it will be very easy for the dog to come round the back and steal the ball. We don't want that. We want the dog to come forward, press the pedal, catch the ball and take it back. So we'll see now if people can manage to work this out. This exercise combines agility and a little bit of brake power. So when you're ready, handler, set your dog. Well done, Pip. And back across. That's fly ball, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a big hand. Well done, Pip. Very fun for you. sturdy German Shepherd dogs who get asked to perform attacks. It was on a series called simulation. We're going to recreate for you now another attack simulation. This time we're going to use a breed of dog that you don't normally associate with criminal training. Foolishly, she's got a handbag slung over her shoulder, not a good idea in this day and age. Mike has spotted the handbag, he's going to make a snatch. Oh, he's not very good. He's going to make a run for it. Sort it out, Milo. And you'll notice, just like the German Shepherd dog, Milo pulls the criminal to the ground and then gives him a bit of stick as well. And once all the fight has gone out of Mike, which doesn't take long nowadays, we'll ask the dog to release and we'll escort him out the arena. Give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of fun. And as for Milo, well done, Milo. Now, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we have two sets of agility equipment either side of the arena. We have the red team and we have the blue team. What we're going to do, we're going to have a fast and furious agility relay race, 3 dogs on each side. Now what we need is a little bit of audience participation here, and I know the weather conditions are really, really bad, and the louder you cheer for these dogs, the faster they will run. So I'd like to see the arena into and all those guys on this side of the arena. I would like you to support the blue team dogs, okay? So on the count of 3, just to make sure you're in good cheery voice, let's have a nice big cheer for the blue team dogs. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Not too bad, not too bad. Now, can we do better than that on the red side? Okay, I'm sure we can. In fact, I remember a friend of mine said many years ago, he said, when you do the shows, you'll notice it's always the good-looking people that cheer the loudest. So, are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Very good. Yeah, that's what we want to hear. Now, don't forget, cheer this dog on. It's going to be the first team to get there and back. Let's go. And in the red team we've got Lexi racing against the border collie Murphy, but it looks like the red team take the lead. Come on Blues, let's hear it for the Blues. Red team in the lead now, and we've got the next dog off. And now we've got Pippa racing on the blue time. Come on Pippa. Red team still in the lead, come on Blues. And it looks like the red team are way ahead. Come on blue team, what's going on over there? Oh, can the blue team catch up? Looks like the red teams have done it. Well done, red team.
I see.
And just in the nick of time, ladies and gentlemen, the blue team coming. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed the display. We certainly enjoyed the performance. And thank you for hanging on for us through these terrible weather conditions. Hope you'll come back and see our set show.